to my YouTube family. This is Bobby B with another episode of We Just Want Peace. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It's going to help this channel grow, help me get more content out to you. Okay, so today I want to talk about gaining weight. Happens to the best of us. When I went to high school, the first year, our ninth grade, we were only required to take physical education once. So you didn't have to take it every 4 years. So what most of the people did, they would take it the first year of high school, and then they wouldn't take it for the rest of the years. Now, me personally, because I like sports, I was an athlete, I took physical education every year because I like, playing basketball and baseball, everything that we did in PE. So I took it every year as an elective. I took it, it was a requirement the first year, then the other years was an elective. So most of the people that didn't care much about sports, they'd take it the first year and knock it out. And people start getting older, and they start going out and drinking beer and still using the same or keeping the same diet that they had before, eating pizza, eating burgers, all kinds of bread, just candy, sweets, and people start gaining weight. And generally, when you are young, depending on who you are, I know there are people that have thyroid problems, things of that nature, but generally you can kind of keep your shape. Like me, I've never really been really overweight. For me, the most I've ever weighed was 215, which is very big for me because I've really come from a skinny family and we were all really skinny. So gaining any weight was kind of like a prize for us. But the most I've ever weighed was 215. Right now I'm right around 200 pounds. I'm still going to the gym and, working out and stuff. But I've always kept myself active, So after high school, I played basketball like 7 days a week. Went to the club, danced till they kicked me out. I'd go to, when I take trips to New York, clubs don't close. So I'd dance till sun's coming up. I'd be leaving the club and people would be going to church, So I always kept myself active. But there's a lot of people that are non-athletic and they're not active. And so what happens is you start to gain weight, and then when you're in a relationship, the weight gain can affect the relationship, both on the male side and the female side, So it's important and it's imperative to your health that you make sure that you maintain a decent weight, work out. I understand, you have people that are like, oh, I come home from work, I'm tired. Oh, I don't feel like doing this. There's a lot of times I don't feel like doing it. I get up in the morning, I get up at 3:30, I go hit the gym, I lift weights, do a little bit of cardio, and then after work, I go to the boxing gym, do some more cardio, hit the bag, come home, pretty much time for bed, because my health is important to me and staying fit is important to me, and I like to look good. I don't want to be sick. I don't want to be carrying around an oxygen tank or be in a wheelchair because I had a stroke. I don't want any of these things to happen to me. So I take my health very seriously. I wouldn't say I'm a fanatic, hey, I love me a big Five Guys burger and hey, a Jersey Mike's sub, and I love candy. I really love the gummy cherries. So I'm bad sometimes, but then I refocus and I get myself back on track. We can't eat the things that we did or eat the same way we did when we were in our early 20s and when we were teenagers. I used to go when I was like 19 years old. I used to go to Wendy's. I'd get a triple with cheese, a double with cheese, a large fries, large strawberry shake, and I'd fill my bag up with crackers and couldn't gain an ounce. But I played basketball all the time, and I was always dancing, and then I walked a lot too. But getting back to how this can affect a relationship, I have a friend that, we went to high school together, and we were talking, and he was telling me that he had got up to like 300 pounds, and he's pre-diabetic. And he said the doctor look, man, you got to lose weight. Now, when the doctor steps in, things are bad. But as a result, it's affecting his relationship with his wife. He says that they may have sex every 8 months, if that, and she, I don't know if she's told him that it's your weight, but I'm sure that's what it is. A lot of you guys, you do some of these jobs that are stationary, and you're still eating donuts in the morning and eating burgers and eating pizza and fries and all that kind of stuff. Everything is good in moderation, but if it's going to affect your relationship and it's going to affect your health, you really need to step back on that. Now, there are some women and there are some men that like people a little overweight. Me personally, I'm not very attracted to very thin women, but I don't like really big women either. But I like something kind of in the middle, and I know women that like a heavy-set man, but the issue is when they meet you, you're heavy-set, but then as time goes on, you become obese. That's what we don't want to happen. So this is why I'm talking to you people now. Don't let yourself get to that obesity part. Some of you women are just naturally thick, but then you've got an hourglass shape. But then you start to become obese, and then your man is not wanting you. He's looking at other women. Women, you're looking at other men because the man has become obese. You have to take care of yourself, people. You got one life to live. With this whole COVID thing, we lost a lot of people. And I probably lost more people in the last 2 years than I've lost in the rest of my life. And I believe I've only lost two to COVID. The rest of them, heart attack, stroke, cardiac arrest, diabetes. This all comes from not taking care of yourself. You gotta eat right. Exercise. I understand you're tired. Like I say, when I get off work, I'm tired. But you have to force yourself, and then I want to talk about one of my buddies, Phil Garcia, that passed away. He was a bodybuilder. I knew him. We worked together when he was about 17. He was a young kid. And around that time is when I first started bodybuilding. And I'll never forget this thing that he told me. Because I was telling him, oh man, getting up in the morning is killing me. And da-da-da-da. You know what he said to me? He said, you have to make it your lifestyle. And that stuck with me all these years. You have to make it your lifestyle. Just like you get up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you wash your face, you shave, whatever you do, that's part of your lifestyle, okay? Going having pizza every night, fried chicken, burgers every night, that's part of your lifestyle. The thing that's really sad today is America has made it so convenient for people to be lazy. Got fast food everywhere. Now we even got delivery, Uber Eats and things of that nature. So you don't have to lift a finger. You just order it on your phone and the food comes to you. And people are, as a result, they're making poor choices in what they eat because it's just so much convenient. And people, generally people in America eat for taste because we've been conditioned to eat for taste. What you need to do is you need to eat for your health, and then you can have something for your taste. You know, having a bowl of ice cream maybe every Saturday or something like that. There's nothing wrong with moderation. You know, hey, have Five Guys burger. You know me, like I said, I love those things. So I do it in moderation now. You know, I take my time and I try to eat right through the week. You know, I basically intermittent fast. So I'll have my 6-hour window that I eat, and the rest of the time I don't eat, you know, and it's been beneficial for me. So when it comes to the relationship, you want to look good for your wife. You want to look good for your husband, okay? No, we're not going to look like we did 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. But if you take care of yourself, you can live a little bit longer, okay? Don't start dying in your 40s, 30s, 50s. You know, that's too young. That's way too, even 60s as far as I'm concerned. I was talking to a friend of mine. My whole thing is, you know, we all hate death and we hate to see people die, but it makes me feel worse when it's someone that's under 75. I feel like they got cheated out of a lot of life. You know, can make it to 85, make it to 90, you know. That's another 10, 15 years of life that you could see grandchildren, great-grandchildren, you know, and be healthy, you know, not in a wheelchair, not with an oxygen tank, healthy, okay, people? So take care of your health because that's going to help take care of your relationship. You won't have situations like my friend where intimacy is once a year, okay? And from what I understand, they're on the verge of divorce. So we don't want that to happen. We want to have peace, people. So it takes an effort from both parties to have peace. So fellas, do your part. Ladies, do your part. So what I want to do before I close out, I'm going to leave you with an affirmation here. It says, my body is sacred and I will take care of it. This is your temple. Take care of it. Leave that smoking, alcohol, that stuff alone. Take care of your temple. Put good things in your temple. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sign off because we all just want peace. And I'm going to say peace.